What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Offroad Outlaws, and I figured we'd revisit something we've done in the past, but, kind of like a 2021 edition of how to make money easily when you're starting out in the game. And now everybody gets woodlands right off the bat, so it's the perfect place to go. So you just kind of load up the woodlands, and, as you can see there, find one of these, tap it to collect. Those hold a lot of money and gold. There is a quick money one right down the road, which every now and then a gold box spawns by it as well. So as soon as the map loads, we'll be able to go show you guys where that is. And basically just repeat it over and over again, going back and forth. Let me check this. Yeah, now you change things. Nice. Okay, gigabit updated. We're gonna do that later. Alright, there we go. It's all nice and loaded up. So all you gotta do is just kind of drive on over this way towards the creek. Now you could jump the creek if you wanted, or you can just drive on over here. You don't even actually have to go across the creek, because as you can see right there, there's a gold box. You can actually click it, even on a phone. You can click it from afar and get it, and one usually spawns over there. That's a bigger box from time to time. That's a quick way to make a little bit of money. You just kind of go back out and then go back into it, back and forth. It's just a, time-consuming thing. All right, loaded back. So then you're just going to go back to single-player woodlands and let it load again. All right, so we want, once it loads up again, all you got to do is do that same little drive again. Right on down over there. Don't have to even go across the river if you don't want to. Sometimes the box won't spawn, other times it will. Usually it does, because this box is like a, I kind of consider it like a 90% chance this box will actually spawn. And it's just quick. Of course, like, if you don't want to spend the loading time, you can just kind of drive around the map. And you'll find boxes in random locations. I don't remember every box location exactly. But I know that they do spawn quite frequently around the map. Lots of like little, cash boxes like that. You just have to kind of search for the bigger boxes. If you're trying to get like a bunch of gold. Now, obviously you get XP with every box. So, really, once you get all the boxes, like enough of those single boxes, or, you do enough trails, whatever you want to do. Once you get the XP up, then you go to the desert, which is where I've always gone to go make my money. You make tons more. And if you remember, you get the gold rush that comes out every now and then you also get the ×3 that you were seeing there when I picked up boxes. So you get quite a... membership's quite nice, and we have gold rush, so any boxes we find will have more gold, like 9 times gold or something. So, after you've gone through the woodlands and you got enough gold, or enough, XP to unlock the desert here, which is like the last map you unlock. I think you need 150 XP for it, if I remember right. I believe it's like 150 or 75, something around there. So once you get all that, that's when you just load up the desert. You'll gain a lot more boxes. And I'll show you guys my route once it loads. Alright, so once you got the desert loaded up, of course, you always spawn in a few different locations right off the bat. And we spawned over here on this side. So what you always want to do is check all around in the front area here if you're trying to get cash. Because there's usually like 3 or 4 boxes that'll spawn for cash, as well as a bigger box will spawn right near where I just was. Like, I know the desert spawns really well for like a good chunk of change, and of course that one gave you some just cash. So then you want to come over here and up here on this little hill, because sometimes a box will spawn at the top of it. But just make sure you check over here as well, because there's usually a box that spawns around in this region as well. A little box will spawn up here. It's not there this time, but a little box will spawn there. A little box will spawn over there. Sometimes I've seen big boxes over in that area where you can just kind of see them right off the bat. And then there's usually a little box spawn right here, which is actually there this time around. Alright. Drop that down a little bit. Then we got another little box spawn right over here. You can usually see big box spawns along the same route. They're just random in how they spawn. So when boxes that are there this time around might not be there. There's usually a box over there, over here. Always look up here, because if there's a box spawn up there, you'll easily be able to see it, because it kind of hangs off the side a little bit. And then just make sure all in the little crevices. There's always little areas. Over there, there's another box spawn that spawns from time to time, and just all kind of really everywhere, man. Like, even not just through this little path, but all in the other areas around, there's boxes that will spawn. You just have to always keep your eyes out up on ridges and on the ground when you're out here looking for the boxes. Sometimes one will spawn over here and right in the middle over here. So when you do kind of take this area, be careful on the jump. You might just jump right over a box. Keep eyes over there. I usually hop right here because right on the other side a box spawns, and it did this time. There we go. There's some gold. I'm gonna get a screenshot here real quick. There we go. And then there's one over there as well. But this is the big box. Yeah, it's times an extra times 3, so you get times 6. Or double points gold rush. I don't know. I don't read it half the time, whatever. But like with membership, you get the times bonus. So, you know, 31 gold if not. And then over there, there's also a box with cash in it. So just go back on our view here. And then, of course, sometimes a box will spawn right in this area. So just make sure to watch out for that. You know, and it's a good little way to make some money. I don't really pay attention to exactly how much I make, but, you know, that little cash box was $7 grand. You know, and you just find a few of those boxes and you're good to go. Now, over in this area, sometimes a box spawns way on the edge there. Also, up on this ridge, I've seen a box quite a few times. And sometimes the big box doesn't always, you know, you don't always see it until you get closer, but it didn't spawn this time. And just hit this hill over here pretty much as fast as you can so you can actually make it up there. I did that really badly. So I have to throw on my diff locks real quick. There we go. And then coming over this hill here, you can obviously see there's box there. But kind of look over there as well if you're really trying to find gold, because sometimes there's a big box that'll spawn on there, as well as a couple more small boxes. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. I'm gonna grab this box, but you'll usually see 2-3 boxes over in this area once you come over that hill. Like it's really a great route for boxes. It does take a minute. So we'll probably do this one more time after this and just kind of do it more of a speed run style that I normally do. Just to show you guys that it's not always the same boxes that will spawn, but you do get some good money. Always look over there. There's usually a bigger box spawn and a smaller box spawn. Also over here, sometimes a small box will spawn. And then we're actually right over here close to the end of this whole little route that I take. It really lets you pick up a lot of boxes. And if you're really just wanting to explore and have fun in the game, of course, not just stick to a single route, just feel free to explore the entire area of the desert in, you know, your run, because there are a lot of box spawns. There's probably more gold boxes out in different areas on this time, but we're not checking those out because this is my main route for boxes. Sometimes a big box does spawn in this area, as well as like a little box there and a little box over here. They didn't spawn this time, but that's okay. And then I always just go right over here. And I hit the jump and basically complete my lap around the map, basically. Because as you can tell, that is the start where we loaded up at. So I'll go ahead and restart the map. And yeah, we'll do it one more time for you guys. I'm back at the main menu. Obviously, you can see if you bother, like if you go back and you see before we loaded in the map and you see now, you can see the difference in my gold and everything. That'll give you a general idea on how much you can make on a small time load, because that really didn't have a whole lot of boxes. So we'll load it again, run it again for you guys. But that's basically the easiest way to make money is, you know, run the woodlands for that one single box over and over again. You will find gold along the way. But just do that until you have enough for the desert, and then you can come run this course that I've been running and make a good little bit. I honestly needed to make some money in the game just to, you know, for some more builds later, because I'm running a little low on gold. So we always not gonna make some more of that rather than buy it. Not that buying it's bad. I've done it before. You can too. All right. So let's go run our course again here. And we started over here, and there's not a box right there. Free cam. Pull our camera out. No box spawned. No. Excuse me. Over here this time around. Doesn't seem to be one up here on the ridge either, or over there. Might end up restarting this because this one, I'm trying to get a spawn with a lot of gold boxes, or at least a few right off the bat. So, and I'm not seeing any real boxes this spawn, which it happens. You don't always get a bunch of box spawns. They are random, but they do have set locations where they spawn. And this run around, oh, there's one up there on the ridge. I don't know if you noticed that, but we're just going to send it. Nope, okay. The bouncer isn't fast enough for super hill climbs, but if you can see up there, there's a box. You can click it from down here. 41 gold in that box. So I think we'll keep going on this trek. May not be boxes right off the bat, but we do have some in the random spots. So we might as well keep going. Just see what we find. I may skip some cash boxes because I have plenty of cash. I'm just looking for the gold boxes this run around. Because that's all I really need is gold, not cash. Let's see. Let's try to turn it. There we go. Just be slow over this. Nope, no box right there. We're good. I don't see one in the crevice or in the corner over there to the left. Don't have one spawning up over here this time. Oh, but we do have the bigger box. Or no, wait, that's the smaller box. We do have the baby box over here. Whatever, I'll grab it. 6,700. You can still make some decent cash, even when you're really looking for gold. Because, I mean, I guess, you know, it's really not, you know, they're both good to get. But this is definitely more of a speed run out here. So we'll just keep going, we'll floor it, let it get as fast as she'll go, which is not very. And we'll hit the jump here so we don't have to climb anything. Woo! I always like to do some pirouettes and stuff too, don't you know? Woo! Oh, we had the couple other little box spawns. So you usually get 2 or 3 in this area. We'll grab it. Hey, stop it. Oh, sorry about that small little pause there. My cat's being a weirdo and growling at her sister, so that happens sometimes. Woo! Pop on over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, we're good. Grab that. Definitely making some decent cash on this little run. We'll check the time. How long we've been recording for in a moment. And then we'll probably do this one more time. Because I really want to get some gold boxes. Like a good bit of them for you guys. But here's those 2 box spawns I was talking about. Spawning over here. Grab that, thank you. And of course that's the end. You just jump over and boom, you're on the other side. So we're gonna actually 16 minutes in, yeah, we'll call it there. And I'm gonna do some more driving out here and get myself some more gold. Just, you know, reload the map if you're not liking the box spawns. You know, so I usually, I can't help myself but just drive around because you never know what spawns are actually spawned. Even if there's not any at the beginning. So definitely check out the desert for the most spawns. But the woodlands also has spawns. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys out. And we'll see you guys all later.